one of the colorful things in the world.
It is when we experience struggles, challenges, but in the end, there's always happiness and contentment.
It is the time that you are inspired to achieve great things in your school life.
But sometimes, there are some factors that may affect our happy student life.
There are factors that would lead you to a wrong journey.
Factors that will help you get down.
We are your hosts Camille and Elvis Stan.
And Josler Vince R. Mercado.
And we are going to discuss one by one, word by word, little by little,
Only here in The Youth's Voice, where we change everything.
Today's episode, we are going to tackle about the different factors affecting students' lives.
There are the cell phones, computers, boyfriends and girlfriends, and most especially, the financial problem.
Let's start with the cell phone. We all know that cell phone is one of the modern gadgets and the most used technology nowadays. Cell phones are important for its main function for communication. But on the other hand, students use it on the other way like texting and chatting with such nonsense ideas. This common problem might lead to a more serious situation and might lead to affecting students' study habits.
Now we're going to discussing one of the factors that affect student life, which is the cell phone. Hey, you're lying.
We are going to tackle about another aspect. I'm sorry. We are going to tackle about another aspect, the computers.
What is a computer? Computer is one of the most widely used technologies nowadays.
Hey Camille, I have to go.
But why?
It's a Dota tournament, 5-on-5.
But we're taping.
We have a match for a winner, okay?
Wait,
I'm gonna leave you there.
but Jostler? Hey! Jostler! What is computer? Computer is one of the most widely used technology nowadays. It is used for social networking, gathering data, and searching information. It greatly helps in making and finishing our projects easily, fastly, and with accuracy. With the help of social networking and computers, people, usually the youth, build social relationships with other people. However, being blind worshippers is what computer made us. Because of this, we cannot make things on our own. We depend on it and
Tree can make billions of matches, but one match can burn billions of trees. So we should learn how to value small trees, just like how we value our youth, because when they grow up, they will serve as our life savings.
now we're done with technology matters. Let's go to the social impact. Our next factor will be barcadas. We can change the fact that we cannot live without our friends. The saying goes, no man is an island. Tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who my friends are para barkada. Hi girls! Hi Camille!
When we are still young, we used to play with our friends, even our opposite gender. As we grow and mature, we build relationships more than friends or having girlfriends or boyfriends. The good influence. This is an effect to a student which was influenced by their boyfriends or girlfriends who is an achiever, positive thinker, and mostly contains good characteristics. In exchange for the good character, they deserve good things such as increase in the level. Bad character influence. This factor can affect the habits and the character of one's person. When a student with good habits, as being industrious, then enter a relationship with a good-for-nothing man. As a result for this, she is influenced and she will fail her studies. Financial factor is very important since it requires us to buy school supplies, project, and educational materials which are needed by the
We public school students are affected by this crisis. Studying in a public school doesn't mean that everything is for free. We need this assistance to support our studies. The main cause of this problem is the unemployment of parents and poverty problem, which is the #1 problem of our country.
student will not face this financial problem if there is only enough employment and jobs for the parents. We, the students, are asking the support of the government to solve this financial problem that the students are suffering.
Hello, Sheila and Rosel. I'd like to ask you which do you like between the two, cell phones or educational books?
For me, I prefer to use educational books because nowadays we are using educational books in our studies that can help us to gain information.
For me, I prefer cell phones. Why? Because we can do our internet via cell phone ngayon. We just need load and money. Via internet, nakakapag-research na tayo. Ma-search na natin yung mga assignments natin, di ba? Tsaka makakapag-GM pa.
In what way is your barkadas or peers affect your studies?
Well, of course, I must admit that my barkadas are not all good friends. Of course, there are some vices around us. Well, my barkada affect me in the way I study hard because, of course, I am in a higher section, so I must follow them or I must do whatever they do so that I can reach them or I can be at their level. That's all.
For you, how does relationship affect the study habits of a person?
For me, having a relationship at such young age can affect your study habits because it divides your time between studying and spending time with your partner. At the same time, having a relationship can lead you to fail grades. Why? Because relationship can be your main priority.
For those 5 factors that I have told you, which do you think is the hardest or the most difficult to face within the students?
The last one, family.
The family factor.
Family factor. Pero kasama yung financial. Independent, yung sila independent sila sa parents mo. So in short, dependent sila sa family. At yung problema sa finances, kasama yun dahil problema na sa family. Yung sinasabi ko kanina na pagka kasi mayroon na mabigat na problema, tapos nasa stage ka na adolescence, hindi ka pa ganun ka mature para i-handle ang dala ng pamilya. Ano yung mga problema sa isang pamilya? May family, family sa kulang, hindi kayo close ng kapatid mo, supposedly, siya yung dapat mo alay, hindi. Whatever na hirap mo, yung mga problema sa pamilya, dala mo yan paglaban.